Hey, we're back. So, the next thing I want to talk to you about is trust. And when I tell you that God has been, this word has been in my head, I'm not even joking, since March of this year. And we are now walking into October, March. The word that God showed me was trust, trust, trust. And He even had me go to certain people who I don't typically talk to see occasionally. And it was a colleague of mine, and I didn't really know her, didn't know what was going on. I didn't even know at the time that she was a Christian. And God hearkened me at a employee event to pull her to the side and talk about trust. And so I started talking to her about what he was saying in reference to trust, and she just started bawling. And I was like, oh. And I don't go and tell somebody your word so that they can go and be vulnerable, And so, but it was something that she needed to hear from him. And then I would say the outcome after that was that, wow, when she shared the testimony with me, and I was like, oh, that's what he meant by trust. I didn't understand it. And I told her, I don't understand why he's saying this, but he's saying to trust. And so she went through a situation that she had to go through it, and he prepared her he gave her the grace to deal with the situation. And then the testimony she told me was beautiful, and one day we'll share that. But I was like, wow, that is amazing. And then for me, when I was researching for this word, God gave me this scripture, and it's Luke 16:10. It says, but blessed is the one who trusts in the Lord, whose confidence is in him. So this is the funny thing. I don't believe in coincidences. And if you don't know me, I'm telling you right now, I don't believe in coincidences. And so I am a planner. So when I go and get into my word and I go and prepare how I'm going to do my Kanishia Speaks and things like that, and what I'm going to post on social media, I plan for months and weeks at a time. And God sat me down to do a 3-month plan for my Kanishia Speaks. And so I have all my stuff. I get my calendar, I lay everything out, and I'm like, da 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 da. And then he'll give me certain words, and then he'll tell me this is the time frame I want it to drop. And so sometimes I have something like I'll have it planned for the first week and the third week, and may not have the second and fourth week. Like specifically, I listen for God for when I should put words out. And so one of the things he told me while preparing in my 3-month plan, not even understanding it, was I want you to do a confidence challenge. My people lack confidence. And I was, oh, okay. And then what God's word says, that the majority of the time when he give you a word, it's for that person who's putting it out there. And I'm like, I don't specifically have a confidence problem, but I do sometimes feel like, okay, am I reaching people? Am I people, are they receptive of the word and things like that? And then when I trust, and I'm like, all right, God, because you sending me to go talk to somebody who don't know me. They probably think that I'm loony, that I'm crazy or whatever is going on. But I know that I hear what God says. And what do you want me to do? And so he had me do a 7-day confidence challenge as a social media reach to get to his people. And I was just like, I don't even think I have the confidence to do the confidence challenge. But okay, guide me, lead me. And it was things that was like very, very simple. It was like post a selfie of yourself in your favorite outfit, take the time, go buy something special for yourself, take the time to do something, take a break. Like it was very, very simple things that sometimes that we as people don't really take the time to do and take care of ourselves. So it was actually really, really successful. I had a lot of people like participate in it. They would tag me and stuff and share things. And I was just like, oh, cool. So you think that it's a coincidence that I'm in this season of trust? God gives me this scripture and then talks about the importance of having confidence, not only in yourself, but confidence in him, meaning God, confidence in his word, that he's going to reassure you that you're going to be okay. Like, I know it's a lot of stuff happening. There's wars. There's a lot of things happening with the police. We have situations going on in our government. Despite who you vote for, it's things happening. People agree, people disagree. Lots of murders. Every time I turn on the TV and I'm not a big news watcher, there's something. Somebody was arrested, somebody was killed, and it's like the most mundane things. It's something that people are angry. People are frustrated. People are broke. And when you're dealing with stuff like that and don't have, or when you have very, very little and don't know how to healthy self-soothe, don't know how to healthy create boundaries, to keep boundaries, things happen. You get frustrated and people upset you, and next thing you know, you're arguing about a parking space, you're arguing about somebody skipped you in line, you're arguing about people that are just being just rude, just in general, just being rude. So it's like, it's a lot to deal with when you're dealing with stuff like that. But what God is saying in this season right now is to trust. Give him his time to trust. Let him show you why you need him, and he'll put everything in place for you. So we're going to circle back, and our next thing we're going to talk about is surrender. Love you guys.